Now, 2-1 defeat down here at Colchester. The 2 goals that you conceded, both dreadful goals to give away.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally agree with that. There's not really an excuse for them, really. I'd love to try and find an excuse for it, but yeah, really poor goals to give away. That's the bottom line of it. You shouldn't give goals away like that.
Conor McAleny with a great strike, but it was too little, too late, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's a great strike, and he's got the ability to do that. And he had a chance in the first half as well. I think we were on top of the game, and I thought we were the team on top for a large period in the first half. And the thing with that is you've got to take your chances when they're there, and when you've got that momentum, you need to capitalise on it. And to be fair, I've not looked at it back, but it looked like a good chance for us. I don't know if maybe the keeper's made a great save. I'm not so sure. I've not seen that back yet, but they're the moments that he's the person we want it to fall to. So disappointing to concede. We felt like, I don't know if it was, but it felt like that was their first real chance in the first half, and we concede from it. It's a poor goal to concede, and then we've got a bit of momentum as it's getting towards the latter stages of the game, and we're pushing for the equaliser, and then we go and concede a really, really, really poor goal. There's just no excuse for that goal. So really annoying goal to concede. And then a great strike from Conor, and then you're thinking we've got 1 or 2 chances at the end. Someone has a great chance, great save by the goalkeeper, heads it down. He does what he has to do, and we just can't put that in the back of the net then.
Did you feel that it was a game with 2 sides of a complete lack of confidence?
Maybe. I think we had good control of the game at times. We lost control a bit when it went back and forth. They've got good power and energy and athleticism in their team, which can catch us out a little bit. But when we controlled it in the right areas, and we needed to be better. We had chances to cross it. When we did cross it, it wasn't good enough, and that was the problem.
Does this put more importance now on the 2 games coming up, both at home in the next 8 days?
Well, every game's important, and we came here to win. We prep and we prepare for any game to try and win the game. So that's what we'll carry on doing. It's obvious, but we need to not concede really poor goals like we have tonight, and when we've done that, we give ourselves of getting something out of a game.
The lead up to Boxing Day, obviously now it's quite a tight turnaround. What happens now? Do you get the players in on Christmas Day, or do you give them the day off? How does that work?
I think it's just best to get going again, get training. And the good thing is there's a game coming straight away, and these games are thick and fast. It's a great period, really. It's a good period for the fans and for us ourselves, especially after the disappointment of tonight, to just get back out on the pitch and find a way of winning.
Theo Fussell wasn't playing tonight. What's the situation with him? Is he likely to be back for?
He still needs a bit of assessing. He took a knock to his ankle against Wimbledon, and it's swollen up a little bit. So this game probably came a little bit too soon for him. So we'll have to assess that over the next couple of days and just see if that starts to settle down. Then he's probably got more of a chance.
And looking at the bench, obviously you had a couple of youngsters on the bench tonight who I think they've played in the Johnson's Paint or whatever they call that competition these days. Is it a case of the numbers are, you've got a lack of numbers as such, really?
Yeah, we have, and we've had that for most of the season, and I'm probably repeating myself so many times by going down that avenue. I think it shows for itself, and they've come in and they've played in the Papa John's game, and they give a good account of themselves, but as you know, it's really difficult to step up to League Two. There's some really good, strong teams and good players out there. So, it's about getting them in slowly and slowly integrating them. And, it's difficult. It's a lot easier to bring young players on when you're in a winning position. So, really difficult for them and a difficult moment. But, they've been great. They've brought some good enthusiasm and energy to training, which is what we need. So yeah, we've just got to keep pushing and try and develop those guys as well at the same time.
Brilliant. Lovely. Cheers for that, Neil.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
With the fixtures coming up, obviously it's not the way we would have wanted to start, but for those who travelled down tonight to watch, their support was there till the end.
Yeah, I thought it was an amazing turnout. When we turned up and there was fans there behind the goal. is a long way, especially at this period of time just before Christmas as well. So we appreciate that, as a club, as staff and as the players, we appreciate them coming and supporting, and we're disappointed as they are that we don't win the game. We felt like we did enough or could have done enough to win the game, but it's a frustrating night with the goals that we concede, but we definitely appreciate their support and travelling so far to get the backing behind the lads.